Hey everybody, this video is going to explore the detective board in Sifu, specifically the level 1 entries. I'll show you each entry and how to unlock them. Now obviously I want to give a spoiler alert for this video. You're probably expecting spoilers if you're here looking for detective board hints. Either way, this is a last warning before we move on in 1, 2, 3. Alright, so here is the empty detective board you start the game with. You can view the board in your dojo hideout or in the pause screen at any time. Here's the level 1 section here. We're going to focus on that in this video. Entries that are unlocked are permanently unlocked right away, unlike skills and level progress, etc. So even if you exit the level, you'll never lose a detective board entry that you've unlocked. Now you'll see as we go through the board that many entries are automatic as you progress through the levels, but there are some that have to be manually discovered. How many there are and how hidden they are depends on the level in question. Level 1 is the Squats, an abandoned industrial district that has been taken over by gangs. Alright, so let's get it started, guys. The first entry is the Squats, not to be confused with the Squirts. This one will be automatically unlocked at the beginning of the game. There's nothing you need to do. The second entry is Fajar the Botanist. You will find this piece of paper on the desk right in front of your level select. This is the mother effer that gave the haircut in the level intro, so he's got what's coming to him. Machete? Mustache? Who? Next up is the Skull Letter. This little note will be left on the avenue door in this little room on the left as you come into the building. I love how these hard asses leave this terrible note for you, but it's got this nice little skull drawing on it with some little flowers. Very, very cute. Locked until we say so. Next up is the avenue door. That same door that you just got the note off of, try to open that up right away and you'll unlock the avenue door entry. Next up is the Gangsters entry. You'll unlock this automatically when you initiate combat with the first enemy in the building. The Addicts entry can be unlocked by interacting with the addicts that are in the room on the second floor of the building. There's even a prompt here to initiate some dialogue about the addicts. If for some reason you don't do this, you'll unlock this entry automatically when you jump across the gap to the second building. When you jump across the gap to the second building, you'll be in a room where you fight 3 enemies. After defeating those 3 enemies, the purple mist will be available on the kitchen counter. Just don't eat that shit. Eventually you'll jump from a roof through a skylight of the adjacent building. The enemy in here is the Juggernaut. Once you defeat him, you'll unlock the Juggernaut entry. Watch out, he is a big boy. After you beat the Juggernaut, go into the corner and there's a fat stack of money. You can investigate that to unlock the bills. If revenge wasn't so freaking sweet, I'd say let's take this money and just get the hell out of here. The club flyer can be found in this big room where everyone's counting the money after you jump down the elevator shaft. Watch out, there's a lot of enemies in this room, so be careful. You'll probably want to clear them out before you grab it. Just make sure you grab the flyer off the table before you leave the room. Now this next entry is one you're definitely going to unlock as you go through the level, because you get it after defeating these Skull Brothers, and you have to defeat them to progress through the level. Also automatically gained right after you defeat the Skull Brothers is the bunch of keys. I don't know about you guys, but in my world, we just call them keys. No one has ever said to me ever, hey, have you seen my bunch of keys? Unless maybe I'm talking to the janitor, but these guys don't look like janitors. Right after the Skull Brothers fight, you're going to come up to a metal gate. That will unlock the metal gate entry, and you use the aptly named bunch of keys to open that metal gate. After you defeat all the enemies in the hangar, you can find the purple flower on the table on the left side. Obviously, you're going to want to clear out all the enemies before you try to grab this. Don't forget to grab it because you can't come back in the room after you leave. Not a huge deal because you're going to come back at least once for another entry, but either way, grab it while you can. As you enter the last room before the Fajar fight, you will find Keycard 206 on the table directly in front of you. Also available in that exact same room is a private room door. Excellent name, I guess, but it appears to be a door to a private room. Unfortunately, it is locked right now, and spoiler alert, you do not get the key until level 5. Now, last but not least, as we were just talking about, so later in level 5, the Sanctuary, you're going to use Keycard 206 to enter room 206. Inside room 206 is the Flower's Key. You're going to grab that, take it back to level 1, and use that key to unlock the private room door. Now, inside that private room, you'll pick up the Hongbao. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. If you want to correct me, feel free to do so in the comments. And that's the last entry for the level 1 detective board. Congratulations, guys. Next up, level 2. This video helped you out at all, please give it a thumbs up. It'll help me out. If you want to see more like this, subscribe. Otherwise, keep kicking some kung fu ass out there, and we'll see you next time.